Yo, still build. Oh shit, still build. What's the deal, man? Fresh off the clock, man. I'm heading to. I'm gonna go get my babies and my nephew something to eat, and I gotta get home and watch my Raising Canaan, man. But Pete, gang, we gotta get into this shit, man. And man, listen, I'm hearing rumors, man. I'm hearing rumors, and if these rumors are true, man, oh man, oh man. Listen, man, I'm hearing Jerron Boots Ennis, they're looking to feed Robert Guerrero to Jerron Boots Ennis, man. If they feed Robert Guerrero to Jerron Boots Ennis and that nigga's a champion, get that nigga the fuck up out of here, bro. Like I'm not, I will be beating the drum and berating Jerron Boots Ennis, man. And I think that kid is an incredible talent. That kid is an incredible talent, man. But one thing that just man, you cannot keep feeding no hopers to dudes with upside. You can't do that because you will eventually stagnate them. And if you continue to feed them no hopers as their career progresses, they'll get stuck in their ways. They'll level out. They'll level out. I've been doing this shit for so long. I've had no reason to uptick my skill set. I've needed no reason to adjust and be able to add trinkets and attributes to my to what it is that I do. Now you're trying to make me do that shit that just seeing your flaws in your game is something that you need to do early on so you can iron that shit out, so when it's time for you to significantly step up, you're not at a disadvantage. One thing I've noticed about the PBC, they put their fighters in with certain styles. They put their fighters in with certain styles and they keep them relegated to those styles. And then they cloud y'all, they completely cloud y'all judgment through propagandist tactics and all that shit, man. It just gets it's laughable watching how these niggas work. It's extremely laughable, man. They throw black nationalism and black progression in your face, and in a lot of people's mind, because you don't want to be deemed a coon and you're not necessarily educated on your plight as a black man in America. You don't want to be relegated to being a coon or nothing like that. So you follow, you fall for that shit, hook, line, and sinker, and they can just run whatever game and Jedi mind tricks they can, whatever. They'll run that shit on you to no avail. They'll run that shit on you to no avail. And then when you got someone who can think outside the box and look back and unpack the situation and say, nah, that's bullshit, they're castigated. But you're insulated and protected from being a coon because you allow the bullshit to go over your head or you're blinded to it. So when it's time for an individual to step up and fight another certain individual and they're completely at a disadvantage because they haven't gone through the gauntlet that they were supposed to go through to add to their skill set, now you sitting back there looking stupid because you realize, yo, man, I just got violated. I've been duped and had and, led astray. They're doing the same thing with David Morrell. David Morrell, he knocks out I didn't even watch that fight. I looked at the highlight of the knockout. I had no interest in watching that fight. Why aren't you putting him in there with Darrell at the very least? Why are you not giving him Darrell? Why are you not giving him Darrell? A former world champion, we can see because just a few fights ago, this dude was looking like, man, I don't know. He was gassed. They're doing the same thing with this nigga. It's not about developing fighters over there, man. It's just, it's game. It's game that they run over there. They put Jerron Ennis in with a 41st ranked, unheralded Ukrainian Karen. And he looked pedestrian in the fight. Bro, the nigga was doing the Michael Jackson spin because he was whiffing them hooks so hard. And now you feed him Roman Villa, which was, he's going to beat the shit out of Roman Villa. He was supposed to. He was tailor-made for him. And instead of putting him in there with someone like, all right, man, maybe a speedy Rashidi Ellis, so we can, it's not a blemish on your record, but it is a head scratcher. Like, man, maybe you're not who we thought you were. Maybe you're not who we thought you were. Put him in there and so we can see if he, all right, cool. Maybe this dude, maybe, that was just a bad night, but he can deal with a slickster. He can deal with somebody who punches on the go. Maybe he can deal with somebody like that. But y'all don't do that. Y'all don't do that. Y'all don't put him in there with fighters like Butayev, who has an array of skill sets that can give him issues. Y'all don't put him in there with someone like Mean Machine, who's championship and battle tested. Y'all don't put him in there with them type of dudes. Y'all don't put him in there with a Montestanianos. Y'all will put him in there with fucking Robert the Ghost Guerrero, who is 40 years old. Now, not all 40-year-olds are created equal. We get that. Gennady Golovkin became a unified world champion as a 40-year-old man. But Robert the Ghost Guerrero was never Gennady Golovkin. And it's not even close. Shame on any nigga who would sit there and try to tell you opposite of that. Y'all are stagnating these fucking fighters, man. They are stagnating these fighters over there. Tank Davis has not been in with a reputable lightweight ever. What does it say about him that his best win is Mario Barrios or Jose Pedraza? What does it say about him? What does it say about Deontay Wilder's best win being Luis Ortiz? When it's time for these dudes to step up significantly, they come up short because they're being fed no hopers. They're not being fed dudes who can push the envelope and force flaws in your game to be highlighted so y'all can go back to the gym and work on it. Y'all are not doing that. They're building the reputation of these fighters off of bullshit fights and giving them no room for improvement when it's time for them to get that significant legacy-defining fight. Bro, that shit should be criminal. The fact that I'm even hearing a rumor, even if it ain't true, even if it's some, nah, man, that shit ain't about nothing, there shouldn't be a reason why Robert Guerrero should be mentioned alongside of Jaron Boots Ennis in his first title defense. There should be no reason for that. No reason for that. That is absurd if that is true. That's absurd, and that shit is, it's unacceptable. It's simply unacceptable. It's simply unacceptable, man. You cannot sit here and justify Jaron Boots Ennis fighting fucking Robert the Ghost Guerrero. You can't justify that shit. You can't. You can't begin to remotely say, yo, man, that could be a potential banana skin. No, it can't be. It can't be. A 40-year-old dude who's been inactive for the past, I don't know how many years. You can't justify that when you have credible fighters over there that he can pick from to fight. I don't get this shit, man. I don't get how can you be this incompetent when it comes to matchmaking, man? There's no excuse why Jaron Ennis should even be being mentioned with a Robert the Ghost Guerrero. There's no excuse for that. No excuse. No excuse. I don't give a fuck if you're from Philly. You oughta, hey, nah, man, this shit is unacceptable, Brody. You can't fight no Robert Guerrero. You can't fight this dude. Robert Guerrero? Bro, no, bro, no. David Morrell, really? Just Agbeko? We can't get Darrell. Y'all not about to get much more out of Darrell. Y'all not about to get much more out of him. Y'all not. All right, cool. Can we get Jose Uzcategui? This is what I mean. Y'all, this in-house shit is getting to a point where it's like y'all are being ridiculous, man. Y'all have to eventually start outsourcing your fighters or bringing other fighters in from other networks. You dig what I'm saying? There's no reason why this dude should be as ranked as high as he is when you have Christian Mobili, who just beat fucking Carlos Gongora earlier this year. That's a reputable fighter right there. Agbeko, bro, or whatever his name is. Come on, man. And y'all gonna swear, like, I'm like, yo, this dude, he was ranked like 40, 30, 40 in the division, man. Like, this is acceptable to y'all? This is acceptable. You do not get, like, bro, you don't learn nothing. You don't learn what you need to learn fighting that type of competition, bro. You just don't. You don't fight with you don't become better on your feet. You don't learn to cut off the ring better by fighting no fucking Robert Guerrero at 40 years old, and you're a champion. Bud was stripped so this, and he was elevated so he can go fight Robert Guerrero. Get the fuck out of here. What are we doing, bro? What the fuck? Man, hold on. I'm at McDonald's. Hold on, pause. But yeah, you don't learn your flaws. You don't know how you don't iron out the the kinks in your armor by fighting this caliber of competition, bro. You are not gonna learn nothing from it. When it's time for you to significantly step up, when it's time for you to, because just the pedestal that they have put Jaron Ennis on is, it's like, yo, this shit is unbelievable, bro. He hasn't beat any. All right, cool. Custio Clayton, that's arguably, not even arguably, that's your best win. It's your best win. It's your best win. Maybe Roman Villa, because Roman beat Rashidi Ellis. Maybe you can say Roman Villa. But you don't learn nothing fighting. You learn more from a Rashidi Ellis than fighting a Roman Villa, bro. I don't get how they are this inept when it comes to matchmaking with these fighters. Bud is supposed to completely disregard the fighters that he's aspired to fight, and go fight fucking Jaron Ennis. Pause again. But you just, Bud has to stop everything he's doing. Fuck Canelo, fuck the Spence rematch, fuck Jermell, fuck all them niggas. Go fight Jaron. He ducking Jaron Ennis. Mean Machine has even came out and said, yo, I asked to fight this dude and they turned me down, bro. Amontes is like, yo, what the fuck? I want that drama. I want that fade. Why do I keep doing that? Pause. How you doing? Oh, all right, there you go, right there. Hold up 1 minute.
Can you park this?
Yeah, most definitely.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. But you just, I don't get it, man. I can't understand for the life of me, bro, how this shit is acceptable. I will never understand this shit. How this is just, it's not, these dudes are not being cultivated into quality fighters. It's propaganda bullshit, bro. There's no reason why David Benavidez is fighting who it is that he just fought. There's no reason for that. He's just now getting around to fighting Caleb Plant. He's just now getting around to fighting somebody who's a quality name. There's no reason for that. There's no reason for that. They're not putting y'all in position of where you can not just get the fight, but win the fight. They never put Charlo in position of where, all right, cool, you get the Canelo fight, but not only are you getting the bag, but you have you stand a good chance at beating this dude. They not doing that. What the fuck? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I do not get it. Like, how their mind works over there. Who is telling motherfuckers that the Ghost Guerrero is a quality opponent for a dude who's on the come up? And at this point, you ain't even on the come up. You're officially a champion now, which means you got championship obligations. You got obligations. And by the time a credible mandatory comes around who done been through the fire, what are you going, what you gonna do to come out victorious in that matchup when you fighting Robert the Ghost fucking Guerrero, bro? Fuck out of here. Hell no. Oh, I think I can't believe, I'm appalled that they would do some shit like this. I'm appalled, bro. Like, oh, pause. That's my girl right here. Pause. Sir?
Hello, you got a 6-piece Happy Meal, a 40-piece chicken nugget.
That is me.
4 large fries right here.
Yes, sir.
Cheeses are in there too.
Appreciate that, my man. You have a better one. But who does that, man? Just who? You can't sit here and tell me that this is This is acceptable, bro. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable and unbecoming a champion. This is unacceptable and unbecoming of a promoter. Unacceptable and unbecoming of a matchmaker. Y'all are going to get this dude in a world of hurt. Y'all are going to get him in a world of hurt. He's going to fuck around and end up like how Spence was. Y'all put all of that stock into Spence. Just for him to go out there and look the way that he looked. Just for him to go out and look the way he looked when it was time for him to fight Bud. The dude arguably won one round. I was being generous when I gave him that first round. I was being generous. Yeah, I give him that first round. Because I expected him to win some early rounds while Bud got into rhythm. Nobody ever told Spence, hey, yo, man, you need to work on your feet. Nobody ever told him that. Nobody ever told him that. Nobody ever told him, hey, yo, man, we gonna work on making you make your opponent miss and making them pay. We gonna work that with you. Nobody ever, they didn't show him that. They had no intention of showing that dude that. What he did worked for the quality of opposition that he was fighting, so they just ran with it. And said, oh, Bud can't stand in there. Well, he can't stand in front of Spence. Why? Oh my fucking God, man. Just y'all have to get away from these niggas. That's what it all boils down to. Y'all are gonna play yourselves, man. Everybody else is fighting quality opposition at a world level. Y'all are the only niggas who run with this bullshit Eurobum, this Eurobum ideology. He's a Eurobum. He's a Eurobum. You fighting now? You on your European tour? You on your European tour? Yo, those European fighters are getting their weight up. And they're even in the playing field while you sitting up there fighting niggas just for the sake of just on the notion that they niggas alone. So you think that right there is enough to push you? You playing yourself. You playing yourself. Fighting once a year, bro. What the fuck? You learn nothing with that. You learn nothing from that. There should be no reason why David Morrell is fighting the fucking Ekbeko when they got Darrell over there. There's no reason for that. No reason for that. So what? You can't get the Benavidez fight, fam. You not about to get that Benavidez fight no time soon. You're not getting it no time soon. So what are you gonna do to put yourself in position when you do get the Benavidez fight or you do get the Canelo fight that you're in? Not only are you getting the paycheck, but you are in the best possible position to win it. Why ain't you getting the Caleb Plant? Why are you not calling for a Caleb Plant fight? I could even deal with you fighting a Jose Uzcategui right now. I could go for something. Why the fuck are you fighting at Ekbeko? Oh my! Now the welterweight division is not a strong. The PBC doesn't have a stronghold on that division anymore, man. Thurman is quasi-retired. Sean Porter is retired. Danny Garcia is about to fight fucking Lara sometime next year at 160 pounds. Just they don't have a stronghold on that division no more, man. But there are still remnants of that they still, there are still remnants of welterweights that are PBC representatives, man. Why are you not putting him in there with any of them? Cody Crowley is a far better name than a fucking Robert Guerrero. Why ain't you gunning for Centillion or whatever, the dude who just stopped Alexis Rocha? Why aren't you trying to run that with him? Why? Rashidi Ellis, why are you not looking? I don't give a fuck that Rashidi Ellis lost to Roman Villa. He don't need to get no he don't need no confidence fight because a lot of people feel he won that fight, me being one of them. Go ahead and go, man, you don't need no confidence booster. You good. Why are you not looking to fight this type of opponent, man? Why are you fighting maybe you're not fighting them. It's rumor. It's hearsay for the time being. But the point is, it shouldn't even be a fucking rumor. It should not be a rumor. Robert the Ghost Guerrero should not be being mentioned in the same breath as a Jaron Ennis. Y'all are going to play yourselves. I'm hearing niggas. The fact that Eddie Hearn is trying to get him to fight Conor, bro, why would turn your nose up at a Conor Benn, a career high payday off rip, career high payday and a quality welterweight on your resume for a fucking Robert Guerrero. Are you out of your mind? You are out of your mind if you think that's the logical thing to do. You fight Conor Benn, you add to your fan base. Everybody from the UK is going to tune in to watch y'all fight because you're fighting one. We got a Black American fight, one of our own. Oh, hell yeah. That's going to draw the attention of the Brits. You would turn your nose up at that. I had a conversation with a dumbass nigga trying to tell me, oh, man, he ain't no champion. Nigga, neither is Robert Guerrero. Fuck out of here. There's no other champion available for him to fight. Why? Because Bud has all of the belts. And he's not getting that fight with Bud. It's not happening. So why not go and run that shit with Conor Benn? It's no logic with these niggas. Exercise zero logic when it comes to these PBC fighters and their affiliates. Even if it's, just Jaron Ennis wasn't a PBC fighter up until now, and they was just because he was fighting on Showtime and PBC cards, y'all have to go to bat for this nigga. And it's like, y'all are, god damn, y'all dumb. Dumb as shit. Dumb as a fucking bucket of shrimp, bro. Stupid niggas, man. Stupid. Y'all think y'all are smarter than everybody. Y'all the dumbest niggas in the room. God damn. Y'all are about to trick this dude out of position before he's even there. Before he's even positioned to get. Nah, bro. It's stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. Fighting Robert the Ghost Guerrero is hustling backwards, bro. The mention of fighting a Robert the Ghost Guerrero is hustling backwards. When there are way other reputable welterweights for you to fight. Y'all gonna play y'all say, oh man, I'm chasing Bud. I need y'all to tell Bud come get his belt back. You can't go to nigga who just did what he did to come and fight you. You are a non-factor at this point in time, my guy. And you gonna do what everybody else does on that side of the street. Beg and try to find a way to guilt trip a nigga into fighting you while you fight meaningless competition and completely dull your skills. So by the time it's time for you to actually step up, you haven't been through anything. You haven't been through a 50-50 fight. You don't know what it's like to have to make adjustments deep in the fight. So when it's time for you to go in there and you have to do that shit now, you're gonna come up short. It's the same song and dance with you niggas. Morrell is next. God damn. Get these niggas out of here, bro. That's just what it all boils down to, man. Now they got this Amazon deal, so now niggas is hyped off that. Y'all don't get it. Tank don't gotta fight Devin Haney. Oh, man, look at what he just did with Ryan. Y'all don't get it. You niggas cannot be helped. And your fans can't be helped neither. So I'm done bloviating, man. My head is starting to hurt and I don't need gray hair, man. I'm 37 with no grays in my hair thus far. I'm not going to continue this conversation, yo. Deuces.